sort of a pause type. How would you describe your resolution, just briefly?
Yeah, my resolution is that we have a simple referral of the whole RFP, the south, the mid, and the north.
Wouldn't it be prudent for you guys to go out and get the green and blue design and then bring it back to us and then you award a contract? Okay, this is very stressful. No, for us as commissioners, because with words like help, we're worse off now, we're going to sue, when we need to pause. For leadership, in defining this pause for 6 months, I know everybody wants to get their contracts. Sorry. Would you define what pause means, and can we get some more research? Can we wait until they bring us the plans? And you know what? What if we have to wait until 2022? They're not going underwater for a pause. This is a new commission. It's new policy. Mr. Manager, how do you feel about a 6-month pause?
Today we are hoping to get some clear direction. Remember, this item was deferred from last month. I'm not advocating for a pause, because I do believe that the commitment the city has shown to move forward with the projects is important to the market, to the lending market, etc. So do you want us to stop? Do you want us to not stop? Yeah, we have a lot of work on the plate, so there's a lot to be done. But while I don't advocate for a pause, I do agree that we would like some clear direction. So we do need direction.
When we need to pause.
Blue infrastructure has to do with water. It has to do with standing water. Roy Coley has joked that if there's a puddle the size of a dinner plate, he's got to rush out there and mop it up. Our residents, especially after Zika, get really nervous.
Served for 4 years on the city's Blue Ribbon Panel ex officio on sea level rise and flooding. I feel that I am knowledgeable and informed on the subject, and I personally believe we should go forward with this part of the project. I'm the 3rd generation living in this house. My grandparents bought it in 1940. I want my 4th generation to be able to live here, and please God, my 5th. Urban Land Institute actually said we are on the right track. What we're doing is helping. So if we do nothing and keep pausing and kicking the can down the corner, down to the next year, or 6 months, or 6 months more.
Our street does not flood.
The most important issue in our city, and this is our future. In fact, it's our current, because it's our property values. You know, this city belongs to all of us, and that is patently false. Times have changed. We don't, we're not underwater anymore. We don't have a problem anymore. It's just false. City spends more than $1 million a year on temporary pumps. 3 of those are on North Bay Road. If we did not turn on those temporary pumps, you would have a real problem on North Bay Road. The Section 3 is the lowest of the entire length of North Bay Road. If we were not running those temporary pumps for you during the tidal events and the storms, you would have a big problem. This brand of aggressively pursuing incremental adaptation, and we're actually doing it, that is what's differentiating us. If we abandon that now, we are really making a terrible, devastating mistake. We are absolutely unwavering in our commitment to adaptation.
But I do also know the cost of delay. Prices will go up.
City Dry. We all have different ideas about how best to implement all of the different ideas that we've heard over the years. But I want to remind everybody that in 2012, we actually implemented both the Stormwater Master Plan and the Sustainability Plan. This is nothing new or unique to this commission. This has been talked about on the commission since at least 2012 or sooner. What's really happening in this case
is really a pause by another name. We're just going to keep kicking the can down the road. So
I don't think there should be any doubt in anyone's mind how committed we are to resiliency. Voting for this RFP shuts that door. It's gone on so long, I don't want folks to forget. Voting for this RFP shuts that door. We can't do that. The issue of raising streets is highly controversial, untested, and having problems. The pumps work. We need to replace our infrastructure. Blue and green is good. Our planning is largely lacking, and it results in conversations like this. We need a strong, united front to move forward, so today we need to reject the RFP.
Okay, so I have a no from Commissioner Alamon and a no from Commissioner Ariola. Got it.